Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot, and in today's video we are back with your weekly predictions and you have 3 piles in front of you. Please make sure you take your time before selecting the pile. You can choose according to the images or you can choose according to the feathers, whichever speaks to you the most, and take your time. Then we shall start with the very first pile, which is pile 1. If you have selected the very first pile, these are your messages for the upcoming week. Alright then, we shall start with your tarot cards first, and the very first card for you is the card of the Fool. So in the upcoming week, you are sort of starting afresh. You are making a new beginning. Or in some cases, this can be you hitting the reset button and starting again. Now this could be in terms of anything. It could be in terms of your job. It could be in terms of your work. This could just be something as simple as an exercise regime or a diet change, Either way, there is this new beginning coming for you. And just followed by that card, you have the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups is about free emotional exchange. This is about meeting a person, really liking that person and just having that emotional connection with that person. Now that sort of makes me wonder if this and this card are slightly related. So maybe for a couple of you, if you are single, there is a possibility you may meet a person and there might be a new beginning in terms of romance as well. Either way, in terms of your emotions, there is this free flow of emotions this week. Initial attraction, that crush on somebody is very much indicated on the cards here. Moving to the next, you have the Six of Cups. Now the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So this is about thinking about the past and reminiscing, the good old days. That is the kind of vibe of Six of Cups. But this is also a card about reunion, reconnecting with people. So there is a possibility that, you may reconnect with a friend of your past this week, or just have that conversation, just sit with that cup of tea with a person, or just run into an old friend just by chance and, reconnect again. Again, this could be very much related, possibly. This connection could be with somebody from your past, but either way, they could not be related as well. Either way, there is this sense of nostalgia. There is also a possibility for you, maybe you're looking through old things and you find something that, triggers that memory that really makes you feel happy. That kind of a vibe is coming in. But either way, there is a very emotional vibe to the upcoming week. One, where there is free flow of emotions, and second, there is this sense of nostalgia. And Six of Cups, I have to say, is one of my favorite cards. It just makes me feel good whenever I see this. Alright, moving on to the next one. I feel like when it comes to the Seven of Coins here, which is the Pentacles card, you've sown the seed for something. Like you're working on a project, you're working on something. This can be a relationship, this can be a career maybe. Like you've done everything you can, you've put in the hard work and you're sort of waiting for the fruits of your labor to show up, The results that you've expected, maybe they haven't shown up yet. But this is also a card of perseverance. So you are being asked to sort of have a little bit patience, not worry so much, like keep doing what you're doing. As time passes, like when the right time comes in, you will reap the rewards of everything that you work towards. Now remember, Seven of Pentacles is a card of long term, okay? So this is a card about long term success. So maybe you need to keep doing what you're doing, or maybe change a couple of ways, like try doing things with a little bit of creativity, but keep like putting in the hard work that you're putting in, because eventually your hard work is going to succeed. But the time for this is not right now. Okay, now financially, I really want to make a suggestion here that maybe this is also talking about investing for the long term, thinking about what your retirement will look like, what your investments will look like 5 years from now. Think about long term. Even when it comes to your relationship, the new relationship that you enter in, make sure you're thinking about long term and not, just a casual relationship, because you have that long term card coming in here very, very strongly. Also, this week there is a possibility that you may have to defend your beliefs. Like maybe there's something you believe in, but maybe your partner doesn't believe in it. Maybe a colleague doesn't see things the way you see them. But it is really important for you to stand your ground, especially if you believe in something. If you believe in your idea, make sure you stand your ground. If you believe in the way you're doing things is right for you, make sure you stick by this, because Seven of Spears is all about, you know, being attacked for your belief or just being challenged. But hold your ground. Hold your ground. If you feel like you're right, it is time to hold your ground. Okay, that is coming in again. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, because you know both of these cards are very much related in that sense. Financially, there's one thing I really want to tell you is this week you may feel like you don't have enough, but you know, my experience with the Five of Coins always tells me that Five of Coins is more about a mindset than it is about your real life. Okay, because what happens is when it comes to money, this can also be a card of past conditioning. You may actually have money, you can have food on your table, you can have a good home to stay in, you can have good clothes to wear, you can have happy relationships, but still you may not find yourself fulfilled. You can have a lakhs of rupees in your bank account, you can have $1 million, but you still feel like there isn't enough, or you feel like, oh my god, any moment this can be taken away from me. So this talks about mental blocks. Okay, so this week just make sure whenever you feel like you don't have enough, or you know, you just are not in that state of mind where you can be grateful, just look around you at that moment and just count your blessings, because you seem to have a lot of blessings in your life but you don't seem to realize them. Okay, another thing, if you feel like you don't have anybody in your life who can help you out of any situation that you may find yourself in, understand something, help is close by, because you know, close to this person there is this window, and this window seems to be a window of a church. You know, like if this person just goes in, she will find assistance. So like I said, this Five of Pentacles is more about a mental block. So make sure you clear out all your mental blocks, because you know, your Moonology card also sort of hints at the same thing. It talks about working through your fears. So whatever this thing that is coming up, you know, this block that is coming up, it is only in your mind, it is actually not a part of your life. Okay, so release your fears, work through your fears, and just concentrate on the blessings in terms of your life. What I also sense is maybe because you've put in the hard work, like you're probably working extra hours, and maybe for a couple of you, what I'm also getting is you're comparing your success with somebody else, you know. So don't do that. We all have our individual journeys. You will get the fruits of your labor when the time is right. The time may be slightly more delayed for you, but your time will come, because this is about long-term success. Okay, keep doing your hard work is what I'm getting here. Again, for relationships, this week seems like a really good week for relationships, because there's this free flow of energy between you and another person. This can be in committed relationships as well, but this week I especially encourage you to sort of go out with your partner, if you're allowed to go out, or just have a date with your partner. Connect with your partner once again, just the way you did when you started dating. Okay, because I think that reconnection is so much more important, especially with the Six of Cups card, you know. So, you know, sit with your partner and just give them that time, maybe over a Zoom call, but just schedule that date for yourself. It's going to be very important. Again, with this card, this is about give in to your passion. So give in to your passion can actually be when it comes to your romantic relationships as well. Okay, I'm not going to go into detail, I'm sure you get the hint, but either way, if there's something that you're really passionate about, make sure you pursue that. Again, with the new beginning that is coming in, this could be a new beginning of a passion project. If you want to play an instrument, if you want to take up a skill, this is a very good week to do that. Do something that you're passionate about this week, because I just feel like, you know, you need to give yourself something that you need this week. All right, that is the message that is coming in. Either way, work through your fears, because you know, your fears seem to be the only thing that is holding you back. Let us look into your tea leaf cards. What do we have here? The most difficult part of your situation is over. So for people who may have been going through challenging time, the card is telling you that the most difficult part is over, and you know, you'll find that things get better, especially with the new beginning card. It's almost like the challenges are in the past, and you know, you can actually spot that rainbow in your life this week. Okay, and the next one is strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Okay, coupled with the passion card, coupled with the Two of Cups, I hope this is a strong love. So even if you're meeting a new person, this person can really bring out a really strong emotion when it comes to you. Either way, like I was talking about with your partner as well, it's time to schedule that date, because maybe bringing in that passion in your relationship is very much needed. But that strong emotion is also an emotion of hate, so make sure you tackle it properly, you tackle it in a way. Maybe it is related to the Seven of Spears. If you are bombarded with that little bit of that confrontational energy, maybe you will just feel very strong emotions there. But it's very important to control yourself at that point of time. Don't give the other person a chance to judge you even more harshly, is what is coming in. Okay, what is it that you need to surrender this week? This week, fear of change is what you need to surrender. Okay, because see, change is a very natural part of your life. It is going to happen no matter what you do, and change is sometimes good, and with that new beginning, or maybe that reset button that you're about to hit, that change for you may actually be good for you. Okay, that is what is coming in. Either way, have faith that everything will work out for you beautifully. Maybe that is an affirmation that you can repeat to yourself. Everything always works out beautifully. Everything always works out in my favor. Okay, and I'll give you a self-care card. Ground yourself. Ground yourself is your card, so maybe this little bit of grounding is needed. Again, you have a rainbow here and you have a rainbow in this card as well, so maybe the bad times are over and it's time that good things come into your life. Okay, sometimes it's important to take the first step towards something on your own. Don't wait for fate to do that for you. Take that first step on your own. But your self-care card for this week is ground yourself. And that's my reading for you for this week, and I shall see you in my next one. Have an amazing week. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you. Bye. If you have selected pile 2, these are your messages for the upcoming week. Alright, then we shall start with your tarot cards, and the very first card for you is the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups talks about some kind of a celebration. This can be you celebrating a happy event. This can be you getting together with friends. Maybe it's a birthday, maybe it's a celebration, maybe it's a promotion, something like that. Okay, but either way, there is happiness here, there is friends here, and there is a celebration here. So something good is happening, so congratulations, because I think we all deserve that happy days in our life, don't we? Moving on to the next one, you have the Magician. So this week you clearly have everything going for you. You have all the things that are working out for you. Okay, so you have the capacity to shape this week exactly the way you want to. This actually holds true for every area of your life, whether this is your career, whether this is your romantic relationship. This talks about you having just the right elements needed to make that change in your life, to make it big in your life. So maybe it's time to take charge of your career situation. Maybe it's time to take charge of your romantic relationships. And the next one is about the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is about mental clarity. Now you need to move into this week with a lot of clarity, okay, because that is something you need, and I believe you'll have that clarity because you are the Magician for this week, and Magician is exceptionally powerful. Magician is also an excellent manifestor. Now that is very interesting, isn't it? So this week, focus on your manifestation skills. What is it that you want to invite into your week? What is it that you want to invite into your life? You need to take a look at all of that. Now this is especially significant that you're drawing the Magician this week is because on the 30th of November you have the lunar eclipse. So maybe manifest something during the lunar eclipse. All of that is also indicated. Either way, you need to have a lot of clarity this week, and you'll have that clarity. So take the control of the week in your own hands is what I'm going to leave you with. But moving on, you have the Ten of Wands. Now the Ten of Wands is about carrying a lot of burdens. Like you are probably overworking yourself, you are taking on too much responsibility this week. Maybe you just have an absolutely humongous to-do list. But it is very important to, take time for yourself, because you also have the hibernation card and the regeneration card. Don't overwork yourself this week. No matter how much work you have, no matter how many responsibilities you have, please learn to delegate them to somebody else, or maybe, set your priorities this week. But either way, I just see you guys carrying too many burdens, okay? Please make your self-care a priority. If you feel like you need to rest, you need to give yourself that rest, okay? And the next one for you is also the Two of Coins. Now the Two of Coins is also a similar message. It talks about you balancing too many things. This probably is you balancing your work and your home. Maybe this is you balancing important decision and something else. So this could be you managing two workforces at a time. Something like that is really coming in. Either way, you're just carrying too much this week. Please make sure you take your time to rest a little bit. See, one thing I need to tell you, all the hard work that you're putting in is already paying off, okay? So it just doesn't make sense for you to carry all the weight all the time, because that is sort of an unhealthy way to operate. So maybe you've shifted to a new house, maybe you've shifted to a new workplace, you've taken too many responsibilities. Delegate. Another thing that is really important for you this week, you need to step into the shoes of the magician and prioritize. Prioritize what is important, draw those lists, what things are important to you this week, put them on the top priority. The things that are not, just postpone them for another week. But either way, take some time to have fun, especially if you get that invitation for a happy event, if you get an invitation for a get together, if you get an invitation to connect with friends over Zoom. Please make sure you do that, because you deserve it. You're overworking yourself anyway this week, but your hard work is paying off, which is very good news. And what I sense, you sort of have the control of your life in your own hands. Financially as well, I see things looking really good for you. Like, everything is working out. So don't stress yourself too much. Don't have too much anxiety in your mind. Don't worry yourself too much. You have it under control. Just, delegate responsibilities is what I want to tell you. We'll just take a few of tea leaf cards and see what is coming up. New possibilities, new opportunities and paths opening up for you. So this week there is a possibility that new opportunities may come your way. Of course, with the Ace of Swords, it's also a new beginning. But whatever new opportunities come your way, whatever new possibilities are opening up for you, make sure you have a lot of clarity about them, okay? Make sure you have complete information about them, and make sure that whatever you take up now will not overburden you, okay? That is something you really need to be careful about. Either way, you have a lot of opportunities coming your way. So career wise, this could be a job offer, this could be people reaching out to you, maybe this could be an opportunity of a promotion, maybe this could be opportunity from a new city. Either way, new paths are opening up for you. Now the choice is yours, whether you want to walk that path or you don't want to walk that path, because you already have a lot on your plate is what I see. If this is an opportunity for a getaway, I say just get away, okay? So this could be a holiday as well. Next one is pleasure with a close friend. Again, you have the Three of Cups we were talking about. Maybe you are connecting with a friend this week. Brings me to the romantic aspect of the reading. Pleasure with a close friend, spending extra time with a close friend, all of that is indicated. See, of course, this doesn't always have to be a partner. This could just be a close friend, your bestie, spending time together, maybe having a sleepover if it is safe and all precautions are taken, with the current situation going on. But either way, this talks about good times with your friend, maybe a special friend. So this also talks about maybe meeting a new person while you are out during a get together. Of course, this person can also be a magician, but again, if you're meeting a new person, let me tell you, this person is a charmer, because the magician is a Gemini. Geminis are smooth talkers, still my favorite people, but they're entertaining, they're funny, they're charming, but in terms of long-term potential, you never know, because their interest spans are very, very limited. But this person is promising to be very charming. You get to decide if you want to just have a good time, but if you want something deeper, maybe look into that person a little bit deeper, okay? Because the magician is a charmer, remember that. Either way, the week looks good. Just don't overwork and take time to relax. And let's look at your self-care. Beauty ritual. Okay, I definitely get this vibe of having like a pajama party with your best friend, or just a movie night with your best friend, get together with your best friends. This best friend could also be a partner, you know, and have a good spa date maybe. Spend some time indoors, just rest, take care of yourself, connect with each other. Either way, for yourself, if I'm talking, then a beauty ritual is indicated. Maybe it's time to buy some new nail paints and, you know, just experiment a little bit. Maybe you want to buy some blues. That is my favorite. Or, you know, a beauty ritual, a spa ritual, taking care of yourself, you know, rest and hibernation. Give yourself that. Just self-care, you know, build a fort for yourself, make that warm cup of tea, maybe watch one of my readings and indulge in a beauty ritual, you know. That sounds like a lot of fun. But on a serious note, your hard work is paying off, but please don't work that much. Take that time to party and chill out this week. That is my reading for you. I hope you've enjoyed that. Have a good time, have a good week. I love you guys very much. I will see you in my next one. Bye. If you have selected pile 3, these are your messages for the upcoming week. Alright then, we shall start with your tarot cards. Now, you know, your tarot cards for this week are super interesting because you have the Hermit and you have the Hanged Man as your beginning. Now, the Hermit is about taking that step back, you know, and the Hanged Man is about looking at things from a different perspective, taking that space and, you know, slowing down a little bit. So the way I see it is, one half of the week is going to be a little bit slow, where you are just with yourself, you're like rethinking a couple of things. Maybe you want to change your strategy with the way you do things, but either way, this is you going into the Hermit zone. Because, you know, look at this card as well. This is talking about digging deep. And who better to dig deep than, you know, the Hanged Man and the Hermit? Like, digging deep is like their area. So you seem to be doing exactly that. So there's this little bit of slowing down. There is this pause before, you know, things begin again in your life, okay? But you have opportunities of growth. You have opportunities of greater fulfillment. But for some reason, you don't want to take them. That is what is coming up. See, again with the 4 of coins, you know, I'm just reminded of that message. It's like, you know, sitting on what you've accomplished. Maybe this is regards to your career, like you're very happy where you are in your life. You may get opportunities to move, but you're like, you know, maybe not now, maybe later. You know, I don't even know if this change is necessary for my life. Money wise as well, I just see that you have that stability. You have that possibility to get that extra income or to grow a little bit. But you're like, nope, I'm happy. I don't want to grow. So that is your mentality currently. And it's okay, you know. Not all weeks you need to be action oriented. But at the same time, you know, I also feel like at some point of time, you're also dissatisfied with that. It's like, you know, you wonder sometimes, does life have something more to offer? So what you need to do is this week, dig deep. Look into yourself, like look into your life and see where you want to make that change. And then decide that I want to step out of that comfort zone. Because you see, nothing great comes out of your comfort zone. What you need to remember is, this week luck is on your side. Okay, and with opportunities coming your way, maybe there might be an opportunity that comes in, but because you're playing it safe, you may lose that opportunity. This opportunity can be in terms of your career. So maybe you receive a career offer, you get an invitation to attend a seminar, you get an invitation to be a part of a meeting, a gathering. But because you're like, okay, maybe not, you know, I'm just happy being at home, or I'm just happy doing my thing, you may miss out on this, you know. So don't miss out on any opportunity this week. Get out of that comfort zone, get out of that hermit zone. Again, I want to repeat this message when it comes to your love life as well. Maybe things have gotten too comfortable, especially if you're a couple, you know, that happens sometimes. But make that change, because I just feel like that change is needed, and you'll be a happier person if you make that change. If you're a single person and if you're watching me, see, this week luck is on your side. So maybe you will get a few opportunities where a person wants to reach out to you, but you're like, you know, no, I'd rather be single, or I'd rather hold out till that perfect person. But unless you meet a new person, or unless you explore different avenues of meeting new people, you're just going to continue to remain single. So what I want to tell you is, please examine, why are you playing it safe? Why are you playing it safe? That is something you really need to examine this week, and that is coming up. See, what I want to tell you is, later on in the rest of your week, you have the Ace of Coins and you also have the Ace of Cups. So if you want to, you can make that new beginning in terms of your romantic life as well, and also in terms of your career. See, the potential is definitely there. Now, whether you act on it or you don't act on it is again going to be your decision. See, what happens is, when it comes to my readings, I predict that, okay, this week you might meet a person, but if you don't get out of your house, if you don't go on social networking sites, if you don't ask your friends, and if you don't tell them that, okay, you're looking out for a life partner, probably help me out, probably set me up with a friend, how is that partner even going to show up? In the end, you also have to take certain steps yourself. So either way, please go into the hermit zone. I urge you to go into the hermit zone and just reflect on certain things out of your life. Okay, let us take your tea leaf cards, and your tea leaf card first is deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So yes, you have what it takes. You have what it takes to succeed. You have what it takes to make that new beginning. Okay, but it all depends on whether you make that move, whether you take that first step or not. Okay, see, the sun is willing to shine on you. Now, whether you close the windows, you close the curtains, or you choose to accept the sun, accept the rays of the sun, bask in the rays of the sun, that is your decision. Okay, now that is something you have to decide when you're in the hermit mode. And the next one for you is, seek out information that will help you. Okay, so this week, dig deeper. Now, maybe this information can come from within yourself. Maybe you'll realize, like, okay, maybe I should move in this direction, or maybe I should be doing that. Maybe if I do this way, things can work out beautifully. So this could be you going within yourself for that information, or like I was talking about, if it comes to your work, reaching out to a boss, and you'll be like, what can I do better? What can I do better that will help my career? Or maybe, have a word with a mentor, have a word with a person who has your best interest at heart, So maybe extra information is really needed at this point of time. Now, also remember, Hermit is also a card of a teacher. So maybe reaching out to a teacher this week can also give you a little bit more clarity about your career path, a mentor of sorts. That is what is coming in. Let us look at what your self-care is this week. Clear your energy field. So, sometimes that aura field does affect us. Maybe it's somebody else's, energy that is coming through that is stopping you as well. So make sure you clear that energy field, okay? Maybe that is what is stopping you. So as when you're in the hermit zone, clear your energy field. Luck is on your side. So lot of good things can happen. The potential is really there this week. Now it's all up to what you decide, okay? I will leave you with that, and I hope you have a good week. Dig deep. Don't forget to dig deep. Maybe garden. That is also coming through. Spend some time with nature. Spend some time with plants. That also does a lot of change to the energy field. Okay. So if you have a garden, if you have nature around you, take advantage of that. But dig deep. Luck is on your side, and make that change. I will see you in my next one. Bye.